Welcome to the first video of the channel, and I'm just going to take you on a tour of the land here in northern Queensland. So I took possession of it nearly a week ago now, and I have been living in the van, which is hopefully soon coming to an end, but it has been nice like living in the van while being on the property as well, and just being here at night and being able to see the stars and just seeing what the land is like at night, what kinds of animals are here, and just sort of the things to expect once it gets dark. So I'll take you on a tour and I'll show you some of the other things that have happened or that I've done over the past few days. And I don't know, I think it feels like a lot has been done, because when I took possession of the land it was like a jungle, and now it is much less of a jungle and much more, I would say, residential, which is a good thing. I think probably the neighbors are happier with that now. So anyway, let's start the tour. So here's the land. It is a half acre, and I'll just take you around sort of the perimeter of it. So it goes all the way down to the creek, and so that's the back end of the property, and then the front end, which is where I've just come from, is along one of the main streets of the town. It's the rainy season at the moment, so it's a little bit wet on the ground, and in a moment I'll show you where the frogs live. The frogs come out at night, and they're everywhere. They're very cool. They hop around, and I try not to step on them accidentally. So here is stop number one. This used to be the guava jungle, and it is totally not a jungle anymore. The birds are so happy. So this whole thing, you can see like the outline of where the jungle used to be all around here. And so this morning I pulled out everything and I cut everything down, and there were a lot of guavas that I had to sacrifice, but I'm happy with it now. There's still quite a few guavas left. Let me see. Oh yeah, there's one, and there's lots of like little baby guavas everywhere. Yeah, so still lots to look forward to for fruit, but oh my goodness, it was such a mess. And over here, so now that's all wetlands area, and this is where the frogs live. You can see still maybe some of the water. And I was watching it carefully this morning, and you can see them sometimes kick, and I think you can, I don't know if it shows up in the video, but wherever the water is shimmering, it's all the little frogs underneath kicking around. Maybe they're just tadpoles, I'm not too sure. And then this is the big rain tree along the creek. And oh yeah, these are my neighbors. Okay. The wallabies come onto the land, and they like to eat the guavas from the guava tree, but they also I think they like to eat the grass, because they're here every day, like multiple times a day. I even said hello to one earlier this morning. But this is more of the jungle that I need to clear. It's on the list of things that I should probably do, but this used to be up probably nearly to my shoulder in places. It was so jungly, and just spending like 2 days with the whippersnapper coming through and just taking it all out. But so much more to go. And this is maybe it's hard with the light. There we go. That is the guava tree that I took back, and all the things that were growing in the jungle underneath of it. And then, yeah, so that's the whole wetlands area, and the creek runs, that's the creek down there, and then it runs all the way in behind and around. So this could be like a super lovely place, and I'm just thinking about like which trees I want to leave and which ones I want to take down. I was thinking this morning, I love this palm tree here, but I might want to take out that little tree there, and this, I think it's a rain tree here that is like the little sister or brother of the big rain tree here. And then all that other little scrubby stuff I probably want to remove as well. Yeah, I think it'd be awesome for a tree house, but that will be way down my priority list. And this is where the snakes live. I'm not sure what kind of snakes, because I didn't look at them maybe as closely as I should have. But yeah, they love that whole big wood pile in there. And I can't believe how long the grass is getting already. It hasn't even been a week. So, these are more trees that I think maybe I haven't come to any conclusions on these ones, but I'm thinking more than likely I'll probably remove them as well, and these ones too. This one used to be my little temporary shower when I first arrived. That was even before I took possession, and so I got the wood pallets here from Mitre10, and there's another one as well. But yeah, it was nice until some wind came through, and then it blew down some of the poles, and then I was like, okay, it's all right. I'll just not have a. And then anyway, yeah, the camp shower got a hole in it, so I was like, okay, we're done. And yeah, so these are more trees that I would love to remove, and depending on the cost, I would love to have all of these trees trimmed back to the property line, which is those little pegs there, so it goes all the way down here. But these trees, like the overhang, is in some places it's nearly half the land is taken up by these trees over top. It's nice in the shade, like it's way cooler, but at the same time, if I'm looking at growing things and I would like some more sun, I feel like probably they should be trimmed back. We'll see. And then, yeah, the van is getting pretty full up of stuff, so I got this little box, and it has all the stuff that isn't particularly valuable and can just sit outside. Yeah, so more trees. There's like, this one here is just completely dead, so I just need to buy a saw, and then I'll probably take that one out pretty quick. And then those ones, obviously still alive, but they look like easy to take down as well, just on my own. So those are on my list. But yeah, those ones are probably too, at least the majority of those ones are probably too big for me to deal with on my own. And we're coming up to something that happened early this morning that I was super happy about, because the land wasn't connected to water, and it's not connected to electricity, even though like they run right past. Obviously you can see the electricity lines running above, but it's not actually connected to anything, so I can't plug it in. But my first job was to get water connected, and so they came, early this morning, and they put a little attachment so I can just stick a garden hose on there for now. And that right there. And it was so nice, because this morning when I was doing my laundry, I used my own water, and I didn't have to go down to the park or anything and take the water from the public water spout thingy. So yeah, so half acre, it's lovely, it's gorgeous. The wallabies like it. The birds from the wetlands really super like it, and I don't know if you can hear it, but they're always very chatty. Like even right now, they're super chatty, but especially in the morning and the evening. And they often just wander around the property and they fly around and all seemingly very happy. And especially now with that guava tree a little bit looking better. So yeah, that is the tour of the land, and hopefully there will be a lot more developments coming. I'm still kind of putting together ideas for the house and for multiple houses, I'm not too sure. Anyway, the whole accommodation thing I haven't quite figured out, but I will.